Hey, what's going on YouTube? Um, I wanted to, so yesterday I did the toss format and I'm trying to do some different format things. Today I wanted to do current format, specifically a Runick Stun list. I've tried to play Runick at a couple different variants in Sprite, but in Sprite I love the battle phase because it's so easy just to OTK. Um, so for the Runick, I like the Stun variant. Now I've got about 6 to 7 different combos here, combos if you would, because it's Stun. Um, And I'm just going to play through these. So on a couple of these, they're very simple. It's just you sort of open a couple cards, set a couple cards, and pass. Now on this one specifically, I keep the Imperm, the Runic Imperm, and the Smiting Storm in hand just for next turn. In case something ends up happening here, I can have a follow-up. But I set the Imperm and the Golden Droplet, and I call it a day there. Um, on this next one, we open relatively good. We open border, we're going to summon the border, we're going to activate messenger apiece, we're going to set 3 pass. So I do not like going like Hugin here. I'd rather have the destruction for the back row, flashing fire and the imperm, as well as the messenger apiece. That's the way I would rather end. Now again, I am a control player at heart. Some people may disagree or want to play this differently, and that's fine. Right here, we open Freezing Curses, we're going to special, and then we're going to activate the Fountain, let it resolve, activate the Slumber, we're going to banish the top 3, and then we're going to shuffle back 2 and draw 2. Our draws there are the Golden Droplet and another Imperm, so we end double Imperm, Golden Droplet, Hugin, and a Demise for follow-up. I do like to delete these as I go just so it sort of keeps them clean. Here, again, we sort of seen one of these earlier. We activate the border, or summon the border, activate Messenger Piece, and set 3 pass. They have to go through an Imperm, they've got to go through a Called By, as well as a pop for a special. So that could be difficult to go through, especially right now. This deck can lose to Droll. I'm playing in main phase here just because a lot of the things on this it wants to just run in main phase, and that's okay. Um, but you want to do a lot of these in draw phase if you're playing the Runic side. So here we summon the border, we set the Imperm, the Flashing Fire, and the Freezing Curses, and pass, keeping that Talents in hand. A couple more of these. Now, like I said, these are pretty quick. This one's another quick one. We're going to activate the Duality. Probably should have went border first, just so the Ash wouldn't have been able to be activated. But then we set 3, activate Fountain, and call it a day. We've got Called By, we have Imperm, we have Skill Drain. It's a lot for this format. It's pretty good. I have toyed around with the thought of Soul Drain, especially in the graveyard heavy format, and it does really well. So back in November during tier format, I was playing Soul Drain in the main. It did pretty well. Here you're going to see me go into the Runic combo. Um, Banish the top 3, draw 2 cards, and then we could normal the border. I would rather hold the border and the Freezing Curses for my turn. I have a Goes in here. Now, this is important. Border and Hugin are both light, so we can still play under Gozen while most decks cannot, but Fire can. So it makes it a little bit more interesting. Last replay here. This is a beautiful Runic hand. We're going to end up with double Messenger apiece in the hand also. I do end up setting one, but then reactivating it. I didn't mean to set it. So we go full Runic. We're going to banish 4 from the opponent's deck, and then shuffle back 3 and draw 3. And I end up Skill Drain, Destruction, and Demise. I keep the Destruction and Demise for my follow-up. And that's all my replays. Hopefully you're still with me here and you're ready for the deck list. So the deck list that I would be playing this format is right here. This is pretty interesting. So Majesty's Fiend saying neither player can activate monster effects is huge. It does not say on the field, it does not say in the hand anywhere. So being able to play 2 Majesty's Fiend and 2 borders, there's lots of times that I would summon the Hugin and then just go to Majesty's Fiend and have 2 or 3 cards set, and they lose. So we're playing 2 and 2 of each of those. We are playing 3 tip, obviously, 3 curses, 3 slumber because I want those draw 3s as much as possible, 3 flashing fires, 3 destruction, 2 fountain, 1 smiting, 1 droplet, 1 dispelling. The droplet and dispelling are really only here in case I open like double freezing curses and dispelling. That way I can still get a Hugin while keeping 2 imperms. 3 messenger apiece. This card's crazy. So monsters with 1500 or more attack cannot declare an attack once per turn during your standby phase. Only pay 100 life points to destroy it. I'm going to pay that 100 every time. Duality, I'm playing it 2. I am playing 2 tactics just in case I do have to play for Droll. I am playing 1 called by as well. 1 demise. Demise is still insane, even at a 1 of. 3 skill drain, 1 TC boo, 1 Gozen, and 2 imperm. You can play 3 imperm. I just liked it at 40. You can play 3 border. I just liked it at 40. There's not a whole lot I would cut. You can cut the 2 talents if you want, play 3 and 3, and that would be okay. Your extra deck, you're obviously going to play the 3 Hugin. Munin comes up a lot. I never go into Jerry. It's very rare. I go into Frecky a lot. So Frecky, when an attack is declared involving this card in the extra monster zone, banish the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. So the minute it's declared effective Frecky, they're banishing 2. Neither player takes battle damage from attacks involving this card. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, target a quick play. Add it to your hand. This is a constant starter. I don't remember why Zeus is in here. I was playing Reaper, I think. It's just filler. You can put any 3 cards you want in here. Me personally, I would take out the Zeus. I can probably go SP. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Baron and Beat Cop can go. So I would play SP. These guys are relatively small. It doesn't really matter what you play. Just, I guess, SPIP Unicorn would be okay. They're just really in there for filler. And then the side deck. So if you don't open a normal, that's okay. You can play 3 golden balls. You just give them a sphere, and you still do what you want to do. At the end phase, it comes back to you. So Lava Golem, this is good. So Lava Golem, you can special it to their side of the field by tributing 2, and then you can Flashing Fire because it's a special summon. And they control it, and then banish 2 off the top. So it's sort of a 2 for 2, but they're also banishing 2, so it's a 2 for 4. And I like that. The allure is not necessary unless you're in the grind game. Then it is necessary because this one right here is gonna add back 1 non-quick play. So you can add back the allure, you can add back a fountain. And then Munin, you just discard 1 card, you can go right into the allure. 3 evenly for when you go second, and 3 dark bribe for when you go first. So if they want to activate Cosmic Cyclone, that's great. You can hit them with that. They draw, and that keeps dispelling alive also. Other than that, that's my Runick Stun list for the format. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Always subscribe, comment if you have questions. You all have a great night.